There's a lot of these. Let me go. Matt and Dundalk. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's everyone doing?
Doing well, friend. So is this young lady also from Dundalk?
No, she was from Essex. Close enough, though, right?
Yeah. You know what they say about people in Essex? They do stuff like this. All right, Matt. So we had a night of fun, and what happened?
I woke up the next morning to her standing over me, beating me with a plastic small fishing rod from one of them children's games.
Oh, my God.
Was she trying to wake you up? Was she mad? Why was she doing it?
So she was just angry with me. She was just annoyed that I was still at her house. But it was like 6 in the morning.
She could have just asked you to leave.
I also wonder if she started like poking you at first and then goes, "Well, what? I'm just gonna hit this mofo over the head with a plastic fishing rod."
It wasn't in my head though. She was like hitting me in my legs, so like I didn't have any clothes on, so like my thighs, everything were all welted up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crap out of me.
How did we meet her, Matt?
Oh shoot, it was an internet thing.
All right, Laura. All right, you're okay. Matt, hold on 1 second, my friend. You are in the running. Let me go to Gainesville. We go. Brittany, good morning.
Good morning.
So after a night of fun, what happened?
I woke up in the middle of the night with some like weird noises. So I looked up and he was going to the bathroom in my laundry basket in the corner of my room.
Okay.
What did your mother teach you, sir?
Was he just like so drunk he didn't realize where he was?
I guess so. Like hand against the wall, swaying, the whole thing.
Yeah, were your delicates in there?
Gosh.
Yeah, I had clothes. Everything was in there. I was just like, oh my.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
and was that the end of it, Brittany, or did we end up dating this guy for like 5 years and now we're married?
No, that was the end of it.
Yeah. Okay.
God.
That's fair. Okay. Hold on 1 second, Brittany. Hold on. We've all been there as far as like
I
not
have never
there.
peed in a laundry basket,
but,
sir.
like, we're like you don't know where you are, but to be like to think to your head like, oh, this chick's got a bathroom in her room. Unless you're in jail, not many rooms have bathrooms inside of them. Like not many bedrooms.
I've had some doozies, but I've at least found like a plant to go potty in. Come on now.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, some of these. Okay.
Some of these freak me out.
No, let me go. Bria. Bria, good morning.
Hi, morning.
So you were trying to have a night of adult fun.
Yes. So I had a guy that I had messed around with a few times, and we didn't really talk all that much. So I thought I had his number, and I texted him, and I was like, "Hey, you should come over. Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's hang out." And he's like, "Okay, cool. I have your address. I'll just head over now." And I was like, "Okay, great." So it comes time to get there, and I was like, "Hey, do you need to get into the building?" He's like, "No, I'm actually on my way up." I was like, okay, great. So I'm excited. I go to the door. I open it. And the person who was on the other side, I did not know who they were.
Oh, my God, what?
Oh, my God. So I open the door, and I'm like, hi. And he was like, hey, I love your apartment, blah, 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 blah. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, who is this person?
Yeah.
So I'm going through my mental log of everybody that I've talked to, and I cannot for the life of me figure out who this person is. But I was like, you know what? Whatever. We'll hang out. That's fine.
No, girl, that's Oh, no.
No, it gets worse. It gets worse. So then we're hanging out, and he's like, hey, so I actually think I parked in a private parking space downstairs, so I'm going to go move my car. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's totally fine. 5 minutes go by, and I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, we don't have private parking spaces.
Oh, dear God.
So then I texted him, and I was like, you're not coming back up, are you? He's like, no. It was good meeting you. And I was like, yeah. Okay.
Bria, who was this man?
What the hell?
No, to this day, I can tell you I still do not know who this person was.
Yeah.
That is some scary-ish.
Bria, you're almost on Crime Junkies. You're almost like a murder mystery
Like some
podcast.
ID channel stuff.
So can I ask a question though? So was he hot? He must have been hot enough to let him in though, right? That's why. He just had to be good looking.
He was like a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, when I was younger, I did some dumb stuff.
Yes.
And I really didn't care.
Sure.
Now I'm in a better place,
Yes.
and I have a great boyfriend who's fantastic.
Yeah.
But that was one
Wow.
story. I have many others.
You know what, Bria? His loss. You know what I mean? His loss for not staying. Maybe he though too was like, this is definitely not the girl I was talking to.
Right?
Yeah.
How crazy.
Maybe too. I think honestly, it was just one of those things where we were both kind of like, listen, this was not what we were both expecting. So that's fine.
Yeah. No. Okay, Bria, hold on 1 second. You were in the running. Let me go to fake name Diana. Good morning, fake name Diana.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. So you went to the restroom after having some fun, and what happened?
Woo! Okay, so let me give you. Okay, so it's Halloween, so I also had a costume, and I wasn't wearing that costume. It was a Playboy bunny costume.
Nice.
Hooked up, went to the restroom. On the way back to what I thought his room was, I went into his aunt's room, completely without costume, and tried to get into the bed with her.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I did. I was drinking a little bit, but she politely told me that this was the wrong room.
Holy cow.
So embarrassed, I went back to his room and fell asleep. And in the morning, I thought I could make a beeline for the door, and he was up before me, informed me that I went into his aunt's room because he told him. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I put my costume back on and said I needed to go back to the bathroom and just bolted out of his house without my shoes and had to walk home. That was a very long walk.
In a bunny costume.
Oh no!
That is the
And
ultimate walk of shame.
barefoot.
Oh
Just
my
the saddest bunny of all time. But honestly, the fake name Diana, this kind of sounds like a story where it's like, now we've been together for 5 years.
Yeah.
Was there ever a night
No, definitely not. I never, ever spoke to him or saw his aunt ever again.
Yeah, that's
I don't blame you.
okay, Diana, hold on 1 second. That'd be my worst nightmare. If it happened to me and somebody walked into crazy Aunt Eileen's room, that would be
You would never, ever live that down.
No
She would
go.
take pictures.
So
She would do an interview.
No, that girl wouldn't come out alive. No. Wait, Cheyenne, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we have a night of fun, and what happened?
I was texting a guy, and he ended up coming over. So he gets there, and as we're talking and stuff, I realized, his phone kept ringing and ringing and ringing. So I'm like, okay, what? Do you need to answer that? Because it's not that serious. You can answer it. And he's like, no, it's just my mom. And it was at least midnight, so I was like, okay, well, why is your mom calling, back to back? If it's not an emergency, you should probably answer it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, it's fine. So a little while goes by, we're watching a movie, doing whatever, and I hear a knock on my door, and I'm like, what? Who's here? I don't even understand, because nobody should have came.
Mm-hmm.
So I go downstairs, and this girl is sitting at my door crying.
No. Oh.
And I was like, who are you? And I opened the door, and I'm like, hello? And she's like, is he here? And I was like, is who here? And she's like, is he here? And I was like, yeah. And I go upstairs, and I'm like, there's a girl downstairs for you. He's like, oh, my God, that's my ex.
Ugh.
How
He
did
had
you...
a tracker on his car.
Oh, God.
What?
Yes.
Okay. And so how long were they broken up for? Do we know?
They've been broken up for a couple of months.
Holy
That's some
shnikes.
next level business
So
right there. Yikes.
Did he leave? Did she leave? What happened next?
They were sitting there, they were talking for a minute, and I literally was just like, okay, you can go. It's fine. Go take care of whatever that is, because I don't want anything to do with it. He was like, no, I'm going to make her leave. And I was like, no, you go with her. I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, and
So
please...
he ended up leaving with her.
Yes, and Cheyenne, tell me there was not a second hangout, right?
Oh, no. God, no.
They probably got back together.
Cheyenne, I think you're the winner, by the way. I think that right there is...
That's insane.
On so many levels. And the fact that, if I was a betting man, the ex was probably texting, I know where you are. And, the fact that my man's not saying anything. So, Cheyenne, you want the tickets. I can put you in a hold, okay?